Over 60. Let me ask you something. What if the everyday foods you walk past in the grocery store, the ones sitting right in front of you, cheap and ordinary, are actually the very foods doctors wish seniors would eat more of? Not exotic powders, not expensive supplements, not miracle pills, just real everyday foods that could lower inflammation, strengthen joints, sharpen memory, and even add years to your life. The truth, 80% of seniors overlook these foods daily. And that mistake can mean more pain, more fatigue, and faster aging. But when seniors finally add them back, the results are often life-changing. So in today's video, we'll reveal the top 7 everyday foods doctors quietly recommend, but most people over 60 ignore. And I promise you this, by the end of this video, you'll see your grocery list in a whole new light. But before we dive in, let me ask you 2 quick questions. Which everyday food do you eat most often? And have you ever noticed your energy or pain levels changing after certain meals? Leave your answers in the comments because your experience might help someone else. Now, let's get started. Food number 7, beans and lentils, protein for longevity. Most seniors don't realize this, but beans and lentils are one of the cheapest, most powerful anti-aging foods on the planet. Doctors call them poor man's meat, but in reality, they're rich in plant-based protein, magnesium, and soluble fiber that lowers cholesterol. In fact, a study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that seniors who ate legumes 4 times a week had a 32% lower risk of death compared to those who rarely ate them. Take one of our patients, George, 71. He struggled with high cholesterol despite cutting red meat. We introduced just half a cup of lentils 3 times a week. In 8 weeks, his LDL cholesterol dropped by 21 points, and he told us he felt lighter after meals. Pro tip, if you get gas from beans, soak them overnight and cook them with a pinch of cumin or ginger. Food number 6, oats. Your heart's best friend. Oats are not just a breakfast filler. They're loaded with beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that acts like a sponge in your gut, pulling out bad cholesterol. In one landmark study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate just 3 grams of beta-glucan daily, about a bowl of oatmeal, lowered LDL cholesterol by 12% in 6 weeks. We had a patient, Mary, 68, who swapped her sugary cereal for plain oatmeal with berries and cinnamon. Within 3 months, not only did her cholesterol improve, but her morning energy shot up. She said, "I stopped needing my afternoon nap." If you eat oats, tell me in the comments how you prepare them. You might inspire someone else with your recipe. Food number 5, berries, brain and eye protectors, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. They're tiny but mighty. They contain anthocyanins, the pigments that give berries their color, and have been shown to improve memory and slow brain aging. In fact, a Harvard study following 16,000 older women found that those who ate 2 servings of berries per week delayed memory decline by up to 2.5 years. One of our patients, Teresa, 74, started eating a handful of blueberries each morning. She called us weeks later saying she could recall phone numbers without writing them down, something she hadn't done in years. If you want sharper memory after 60, berries are not optional. They're medicine in disguise. Food number 4, leafy greens, artery and joint lifesavers. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard. Doctors love them for one big reason. They're rich in vitamin K, which helps keep arteries flexible and bones strong. A 2019 study in neurology found that seniors who ate 1 serving of leafy greens daily had brains that functioned like people 11 years younger. We worked with a retired teacher, Frank, age 70, who suffered from knee stiffness. When he added spinach and kale into his daily meals, his mobility improved within weeks, and he said, "I can climb stairs again without stopping halfway." Don't skip your greens. Even 1 cup a day can change your future health. Food number 3, nuts, small but powerful. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, all loaded with healthy fats, protein, and minerals. But walnuts in particular stand out. They're rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that fights inflammation and improves heart health. In a large study of 34,000 seniors, those who ate nuts at least 5 times per week had a 17% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. We guided a 69-year-old named Karen who had prediabetes to swap her chips for a handful of walnuts daily. Within 6 weeks, her blood sugar stabilized and she reported fewer cravings. If you snack on nuts, choose raw or lightly roasted, not the salted candy coated kind. Extra benefits of nuts: improve brain health. Walnuts are linked to better memory and cognitive performance. Support weight management. Despite being calorie dense, nuts increase satiety and reduce overeating. Enhance gut health. Nuts act as prebiotics, feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Boost longevity. Regular nut consumers live longer and have lower rates of chronic diseases. Provide bone strength. Almonds are high in calcium and magnesium, strengthening bones. Pro tip: if you snack on nuts, choose raw or lightly roasted, not the salted candy coated kind. Pairing them with fruits like an apple or berries makes for a perfect energy boosting combo. Food number 2, fatty fish, brain and joint, salmon, sardines, mackerel. These are some of the richest sources of omega 3s, which protect against arthritis, memory loss, and heart disease. In fact, studies show seniors who eat fatty fish twice a week have a 35% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. Take Rosa, 73, who dealt with constant joint stiffness. When she started eating salmon twice a week, within a month, her morning stiffness was cut in half. She called it her natural joint oil. If you don't like fish, consider ground flax or hemp seeds, but don't ignore omega 3s. They are crucial after 60. Extra benefits of fatty fish: protects brain cells. DHA, a type of omega 3, builds and repairs brain cell membranes, improving memory and focus. Lowers inflammation, reduces joint pain and stiffness in arthritis patients. Supports heart rhythm, prevents dangerous irregular heartbeats and lowers triglycerides. Boosts mood, linked to lower rates of depression and anxiety in seniors. Strengthens eyes, helps prevent age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss. Pro tips: aim for 2 to 3 servings per week of fatty fish, grilled, baked, or steamed, not fried. If you don't like fish, consider ground flax, hemp seeds, chia seeds, or algae oil supplements. All excellent plant-based omega-3 sources. Combine fish with colorful vegetables for added antioxidants that protect the brain and joints even more. Food number 1, yogurt and fermented foods, gut and immune support. Doctors often say health begins in the gut. For seniors, that's especially true. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi feed the good bacteria in your gut, improving digestion, mood, and immunity. A study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who consumed probiotics had better cognitive function and mood stability compared to those who didn't. One of our patients, Harold, 76, struggled with constipation and low energy. After introducing probiotic-rich yogurt into his mornings, his digestion normalized and his energy returned. He said, "It feels like my body woke up again." What's your favorite probiotic food? Comment below. Your answer might encourage someone else to try it. So, there you have it. 7 everyday foods doctors wish seniors would eat more of: beans, oats, berries, leafy greens, nuts, fatty fish, and fermented foods. They're not fancy, they're not expensive, but they're proven by science to fight aging, protect your joints, sharpen your brain, and keep your heart strong. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods will you start eating more of this week? And which one do you already eat daily? Drop your answers in the comments. We read and respond to everyone. If this video helped you, share it with a friend or loved one over 60, because small food choices today create massive health changes tomorrow. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss our senior health tips. Your health is your greatest wealth. Take care of it, and it will take care of you.